up in and say, let me teach them financial literacy. Let me teach them entrepreneurship. Let me teach them that at elementary school ages, high school ages. So I want these kids to get it. That's the only way we're going to bridge the wealth gap. And I did it through a song. I created a 2-minute song called Yeah, Coach. Yeah. So these kids call me the coach. And I tell these kids one day, you guys are going to be the coach.
And so you're empowering these kids.
Yeah, because I want kids to build their own brand. So you look at Kellogg's, you look at Nike, all those companies, those are family names. Yeah. That's these people's last names. And then we think that these are some amazing names they came up with. So this is my shoe line, it's called Munyati. Motivating oneself, encourage you actively to think independently.
I like that, it's Munyati. Yeah. So right there, it's always planting seeds.
Yes. Yeah, because I think about creating investments. I like tennis shoes, so I'm like, okay, let me create something that I could sell, and then I could give back. The more I make, the more I give.
Oh my gosh! You know, it's so. I see why they call you the CEO, Master P. Yeah. Like you're in the boardroom, but you're also a father.
Yes.
And what's it like being the CEO of your family?
You know what? It's probably the most amazing thing I've done in life, because anybody could be a dad, but it takes a real man to be a father.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so no matter what a relationship is, I'm all about my kids. I love my kids. I want them to do well, and we just keep growing as a family. We're not a perfect family, but we know that God leads you on a journey to where I get up every morning for my kids.
And it's so, you know, because your children, like, you have to be intentional. How do you know, because you have your children, like, how do you specifically give them what they need at different times?
Well, at first I used to give my kids everything, because you know when you work and you're successful, you're like, I want to give my kids. This next generation of kids, I don't give them nothing, I make them work for it. You know, for real, because I don't want to create that entitlement. So, you know, my son's now, even though they just made it to college, this is my son's first year in college, Hersey in college. And so the thing about what I do with them is they didn't get a car till they got to college.
Oh, really? So they had to wait.
So when people see them on the basketball court, they say, why are they so good and why they play so hard? Because they had to work for it, the same way I had to work for it.
Okay.
And so my thing is,